Hi guys, it's me again for the news for the 18th of July 2018, and here we go with the news for the day. Starting off with BBC News UK on Twitter, which is a general place where I start off today. So Cliff Richard, BBC bosses should carry the can. Stupid statements, Trump World War III drive stuns Montenegro. Men steal a cabinet of phones valued at $2,500 from Cardiff shop. Transgender inmate charged with sex offences at Wakefield jail. Boris Johnson joke-free pitch to MPs. A blue shark has been spotted in St Ives Harbour. Tanya Lee Davis, disabled comedian, amazed by support. Russian warship Dmitry Donovsky found off South Korea. Rose has created remember Safi Roussos from Leyland, the youngest victim of the Manchester Arena attack. Nick Grimshaw and Greg James have found after big game of hide and seek. Britain's Geraint Thomas becomes Tour de France's overall leader with an impressive victory on stage 11. Trump hitting US President defends meeting and press conference. Is Dwayne Johnson's disabled role in Skyscraper offensive? Man guilty of plot to kill Prime Minister. Ruins of former Lake District revealed by water shortage in northwest. Tour de France 2018, Geraint Thomas takes yellow's jerseys by winning stage 11. HPV jab should be given to boys, committee says. Nelson Mandela's powerful words live on 100 years today since former South African president was born. We take a look back at some of the most poignant quotes. Fire alert halts all planes in and out of Heathrow. PT seen Sean Benton, deep cut soldier's death was suicide, coroner rules. Police dog Finn is praised by his handler, PC Dave Wardell, who was, as well as helping save his life in 2016, also brought about a change in the law. Potential for even also next week. Margaret Hodge faces action over Corbyn anti-Semitism row. Boat accidentally drains Avon Somerset Canal. Must be really annoying if you live in a canal at that point. In that canal. Phyllis Nicklin views on Birmingham recaptured 50 years on. It's not too late to save Brexit. In his resignation speech, Boris Johnson accuses Theresa May of dibbling over the UK's strategy to leaving the EU. In-flight bacon roll passenger fined. Black Panther's sister Shuri gets own Marvel comic series. Bohemian Rhapsody 5 ways the Queen trailer rocked. It was a miracle the moment the boys are trapped in a time and cave release realise they have been found. Grandfather, key developments in the police investigation. Sir Cliff Richard reaction to High Court ruling. We are elected as MPs to vote in this House, and MPs having babies should not lose that right. Harriet Harman calls for an ending to pairing in Parliament. Thai football team rescued from the cave patriots who died as Saman Gunan. He lost his life trying to save them. Princess Eugenie invites 1,200 members of the public to Windsor wedding. Abuse inquiry fined £200,000 for email data breach. He fines Google record €4.34 billion or $5 billion dollars and all that, for following using Android operating system to illegally cement dominant position in internet search. Richard Bacon thanks his wife on a lost day in hospital. Alisson Liverpool offer for Brazil goalkeeper to accepted by Roma. Sam Warburton, Lions captain, announces shock retirement. National Action, men jailed for joining banned neo-Nazi group. The BBC is looking at an appeal. BBC Director of News, Fran Unsworth, says after Sir Cliff Richard wins High Court privacy case against corporation. Got there eventually. Just wanted to put the king on charge. BBC Director of News Fran Unsworth says it's looking at appealing the judgment after Sir Cliff Richard wins High Court case against corporation. He never expected after 6 years in the public eye that his privacy and reputation would be tarnished in this way. Gideon Benaim, Sir Cliff Richard's lawyer, on Star winning privacy case against BBC. First woman MP, Mary Kevisk, to be honoured in Parliament. Brittany Lincicon sets to make PGA Tour history at Barbasol Championship. Steady inflation surprises market. John Woodcock has resigned. Tweet from Steve Rosenberg. Even the Russian press is stunned by Donald Trump's performance in Helsinki. One paper says shocked that in Putin presence, Trupin publicly expressed a lack of trust in his own intelligence agencies. He don't do things like that. He'll pay a high political price. And so we shall when if Donald Trump is continued to be president. Destiny's Child Michelle Williams proudly seeking mental health help. Hot summer leading to toxic algae. Miss University UB first black winner Deanne Kentish Rogers on great achievement. Elon Musk apologises to British cave rescue diver in Thailand. He called pedo guy for ridiculing his mini submarine. Jonathan Agnew, England deserves to be world number one. Wembley Sale, FA says only one of in 3 pitches in grassroots level adequate. Network Rail, record number of young people dying on railways. Grenfell Fire, ban on combustible material not enough. London Stadium search for sponsor of West Ham costs nearly £450,000. Tour de France 2018 Julian Alaphilippe wins stage 1, stage 10. And Greg Van Avermaet extends his lead. Fish oil for healthy hearts nonsense. The real cow shoot diet what Britons ate down for ages. Water helps for communities running dry after heat wave. Scientists debunk health hoaxes with viral parody videos. Brazil plastic surgeon Dr. Bum Bum. Oh, not to laugh at that name, Dr. Bum Bum. On run after patient dies. Black woman, lesbian comic hero to get TV series. Joe Swinson says Tory broke Brexit vote agreement. Ex-Olympian Lizzie Public sentenced for pig blood revenge. A problem but not a disaster. Moving on to BBC News World. Teacher thanks the kindness of strangers. Man scouts by a grizzly bear says he's lucky to be alive. He is incredibly lucky to be alive. Brexit 1,000 new customs officers and vets for Irish ports. Minneapolis officials keep teens hot dog stand in business. Brexit EU moves to keep EU citizenship for UK nationals. Sweden battles wildfires from Arctic Circle to Baltic Sea. This is what childhood looks like in war-torn Yemen. Kurt Cobain's Northern Irish roots sparks new exhibition. India rapes 17 men accused of multiple attacks on an 11-year-old girl in Chennai. Crash and Quest opens to death of Wolverhampton motorcyclist. Maria Butina, how alleged Russian spy, malicious spy schmoozed US lead. Dying to Survive hit film from China to act on cancer drugs. Students who came to the US from Mexico illegally. As a child says she cannot leave her city because it is surrounded by checkpoints and fears being deported. Her sisters and parents live hundreds of miles away. Isle of Man National Sports Centre set for £4.2 million revamp. 700. James Carlton dies from multiple injuries. Nicaragua forces regain control of protest city Masaya. Spain's new submarine too big for its dock. If you're going to do a new submarine, at least measure it up to the dock. Italy and Spanish NGO in row over migrant deaths off Libya. Jersey in absolute drought after no rain for 15 days. Ethiopia Airlines make historic flight to Eritrea. Lawn Mower Man, Rodney Smith Jr. completes 50 states challenge. Hong Kong National Party moved to ban pro-independence groups concerns UK. Air China vaping. Pilots fired over e-cigarette emergency. Don't vape on a plane. It might not go down too well. Melanoma blood test. Scientists unveil world first research. Peru arrests 50 in Colombia border drug bust. Trump says no time limit on North Korea denuclearization. If you don't do a time limit, sometimes nothing will ever happen. MH17 victims, father condemns Trump over Russian lie. Trump sheds light on his crucial error at Putin summit. Double negative trends after Trump remarks on Russian meddling. So France plays a combined World Cup XI based on your player ratings throughout the tournament. Eritreans hope for democracy after peace deal with Ethiopia. The app changing the dating scene for India's disabled people. Rice Paddy cartoon celebrates Japanese art. And someone Love Island fans are struggling to keep up with everyone's names. Apparently, every time someone new comes in, apparently they're voted off, as I do know people who actually watch that kind of thing. Unfortunate for them. So yeah, gonna say bye for now, and I'll see you all tomorrow.